My husband wanted to cheat less, so he made me apply to his job. He broke down when I filed for divorce. About 4 months ago, my husband asked me to get a job at his company. Once I got the job, I thought it was such a great decision. I was making much extra money and seeing my husband so much more. A couple of weeks ago, one of his coworkers approached me and asked how I could be so cool with the ongoing situation. I had no idea what she was talking about, so I asked for more details, and she told me my husband and one of his coworkers had been having an affair for over a year. Honestly, I trust my husband more than this woman I just met, so I told him about it that night, and he immediately broke down. He told me he was so sorry, but it was true. He said I'm still the love of his life, but he needs some excitement outside of our relationship. He told me he felt so guilty that he asked me to start working there, hoping it would make him want to cheat less. But it's just caused them to sneak around more and find their relationship even hotter. I don't know what to do, and I'm so humiliated. But he didn't even apologize. They just told me every man needs something new and exciting in a long-term relationship and that it means nothing. A week later, I tried to figure out the best way to tell our son. I wanted to sit him down and let him know that my husband and I are getting a divorce. I bought the things to make his favorite meal and invited him for dinner, but he called me and was extremely upset. He said that my husband told him I cheated and we were getting a divorce. He begged my son not to tell me, which would cause further problems, but my son wanted to know how I could do that to dad and couldn't stay silent. I told him what happened over the phone and he started crying. I am furious that my husband put my son through that. To make it short, he cut contact with his dad. His mistress also messaged me after she found out I knew. She said I should be grateful that my husband and I had a good marriage while we did, but she would be taking my place now. I ignored her message and blocked her. A month later, I told my husband I was divorcing him and I was moving out. He broke down and asked how I could do this to our family. He said I was the one deciding to end it and I should be ashamed I would throw away our marriage. He said he couldn't believe I would throw in the towel so quickly. I told him to fuck off and cry to his mistress. I did report them to HR, but unfortunately there isn't anything they can do because there's no proof. I showed them the texts, but they said nothing could be done unless I had evidence of them committing acts on work property. On one bright side, I guess, his mistress found out there were a lot of others, including some older than her. His oldest affair had been going on for over 5 years, and it was just a friends with benefits type of situation. It was one of the moms I was on the PTA with. Well, his mistress is just devastated. She could not believe he could do this to her, and she dared to reach out to me to ask for advice on how to handle everything. Once she realized I blocked her, she had one of our coworkers come and ask me. As for my job, I love it. Fuck the two of them, I'm keeping it. I'm good at it, and I enjoy it. HR did tell me they would transfer me to a different branch, so I'm actually in the process of moving. However, my ex begged me for a second shot. To honor my vows and my commitment, he was distraught when I mentioned that he didn't keep his vows. He told me that first and foremost, loyalty should come first, that no matter the mistake, I should stand by his side. I looked at him and told him to miss my fucking ass. That is my favorite thing to come out of this so far.